Welcome to the 9th episode of Hot Boxing Talk, South Africa's very own online boxing talk show. And this week we have our weekly chat with sports journalist Hayden Jones and boxing journalist Cyril Hong, speaking to Shaun Ness, the South African #1 welterweight contender, as well as the comeback kid Keith Nkosi. This is the 9th episode of Hot Boxing Talk. Like father, like son? Well, not really, because he started doing karate before he started doing boxing. Hot Boxing Talk spoke to the #1 welterweight contender Shaun Ness about his title shot that's coming up soon and about his father, who's a legendary amateur trainer in Keith Ness. Here at the Hot Boxing Talk, we have the #1 contender for this vacant South African welterweight championship, Shaun Ness, a proud member of the Hot Box Gym here in Glen Hazel. Shaun, welcome to the Hot Boxing Talk. I wanted to get your opinion, firstly and foremost, on Sicko beating Ali Fenech and probably the upset of the year in South African boxing.
Yeah, it is. Sicko really fought well. I think Ali's age showed in that fight, and Sicko knew he could take his chances, and he took his chances, and he
absolutely. Where do you think Ali Fenech should go right now? I mean, he's 37 years old and, you know, he's had a good innings, I suppose. Do you think he should carry on fighting?
If he does, locally only, because he cannot fight internationally. He'll really get hurt. He's just proven in the last fight.
Sicko Mobility has a very patchy record for world champion. Where do you think he goes now?
Well, at this time, yeah, if I look at it, he has won his last 6 or 7 fights. He's on a good streak at the moment. What can I say?
Tough question, right?
Tough question, yeah. I can't answer that.
Okay, so let's talk about you. Your dad is probably one of the most prolific amateur trainers in South African boxing history, Keith Nkosi. Did you feel pressure to box from an early age, you know, being the son of Keith Nkosi?
It was actually my choice. I did karate before I did boxing, and then went to the boxing gym, and I started enjoying it. It's just genetics, eh?
So let's talk about you. You're now #1. You've got a lot of wins behind you now. What's your take on the South African division locally? I mean, who would you like to fight next? I mean, considering you are #1 and you will contest in your next fight for the SA title.
There was talks about facing Marcel Berto, so I would hopefully to fight him. It'd be good. And after that, why not go bigger? I'm not young, so I would like to maybe go for a world title.
So there you have it, Shaun Ness, the South African #1 contender for the vacant, soon to be, well, is the vacant South African welterweight championship right here on Hot Boxing Talk.
Hi, my name's Hedda Wilmerans, former amateur champion in Springbok, girlfriend of Shaun Ness and now a professional boxer, and you're watching the Hot Boxing Talk.
So you recognize these two gentlemen. Well, it's time for our weekly chat with Cyril Hong, Hayden Jones, right here on Hot Boxing Talk. So it's Hayden Jones and Cyril Hong, and this week we're talking about the potential fight between Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao. Who wins and why?
Exciting fight. I think Pacquiao, I would say Pacquiao, but we don't know how much he has left. So if he still has anything left, he'll knock Khan out.
Khan didn't look so impressive against Chris Algieri. Do you think he wins, or do you think Manny Pacquiao wins?
No, I think Pacquiao wins. I think that a lot of people are overlooking Pacquiao because of how he lost against Mayweather, but he destroyed Mayweather. Don't forget that.
Shane Mosley is making a comeback of sorts against Ricardo Mayorga, and he's actually promoting the event himself. Do you think this is for money, or do you think he can reclaim his world championship glory days?
I don't see how he can reclaim his championship days. I think it is for money. Looks like it.
Your take?
No, I definitely think it's for money. There's already been a few setups with Mayorga blowing smoke in Mosley's face, and yeah.
And on the local front, last week we had Herbert and Kabiti get blown away in 1 round by Paul Kamanga. A bit of a surprise. And Paul Kamanga is now signed to fight Jason Biederman on the 19th of September at Empress Palace. Who wins and why?
Paul Kamanga, I think, better movement. I think he'll outbox him. Yeah, although you can't write Jason off. Jason's a good puncher. You can never ride a punch.
So that's my next question. Jason Biederman can really punch. You think he's got a chance against Kamanga?
Of course he has a chance. He can punch hard, and he's got a good knockout record. And but Paul, you know, it's too good for him, surely.
So there you have it, the two gentlemen right here giving their opinion of the upcoming event with Jason Biederman and Paul Kamanga right here on Hot Boxing Talk. People make mistakes. It's part of life. It's human nature. We caught up with Keith Nkosi talking about his 2-year ban that's now up and him embarking on a comeback in the junior welterweight division right here on Hot Boxing Talk. The baby beast joins us here at the Hot Boxing Talk. Keith Nkosi, first and foremost, welcome back to boxing. You've just come out of a 2-year ban. We all know people make mistakes. You're at top of the world. ABU lightweight champion. You got tested positive for steroids. You're now back. First question I want to ask you: what was it like being away from the sport that you loved for 2 years?
Okay, thanks for having me, Colin. It's great being part of the Hot Box Gym. And the worst part of being away for 2 years, I think the whole part of being away for 2 years was bad. And I lost myself in the process, but now I found myself and I'm ready to come back strong. And I lost myself, and like I say, I found myself and I'm ready to come strong.
So you're 25 years old, and literally you're still very young. You're still a baby. What are your ambitions in your boxing career that lie ahead for you?
Look, I've been watching the boxing this year. I'm a bit more updated on what's happening. So I'd like to first fight for the SA title. That's my first goal right now. But this year I'm not looking at fighting anything serious. But I mean, I don't know what my trainers and managers have in plan for me. But I'm ready to work, and I think I've got a good 8-10 years to go. So I can't plan that long term goal. Eh?
Now you were campaigning as a lightweight. What ideally do you want to fight? What division do you want to fight in?
I'm walking around at 66, 67 kilograms, so I'm not even training that hard yet. I'm not working on weight, so I think lightweight I'd make it easy, even junior lights. But I think for now I'll start off as a junior welter, and then we'll work our way from there.
One local fight you could have, who would it be against and why?
One local fight I could have, and who would be against? That's an interesting question. Look, Grand Prix just fought for the SA title. It's early for me to actually be even talking about SA title. I still have to make it to the ratings. But right now, I envy and I'm looking at fighting Grant for real. Yeah.
Keith, you recently got engaged. Any plans to get married and have any kids?
Marissa Jimenez, we've been together for almost 10 years now. Look, I'm going to marry her. She's my partner. She's been through, I mean, from day one it was I love her, and I am looking forward to marry her soon as I can.
So there you have it, Keith, the baby beast, of course, he's talking to us right here on Hot Boxing Talk. Well, the 9th episode of Hot Boxing Talk comes to an end, unfortunately. From myself, Colin, Nomagajani, Nathan, and
Hayden Jones.
we'll see you again next week.